Shalom, Messiah, Texas, Mishpocha, and welcome to 5 Minute Friday. We are now in the feasts, the fall feasts. We just had Yom Teruah a couple of days ago, and the word Teruah means a loud shout or sounding of a shofar. It is actually in the psalm that we'll be doing today, which is Psalm 47, a psalm by the sons of Korah. Oh, clap your hands, all you peoples. Shout to God with a voice of triumph, for Yahweh Most High is awesome. He is a great king over all the earth. He speaks nations under us and peoples under our feet. He chooses our inheritance for us, the glory of Jacob whom he loved. God has gone up with a shout, Yahweh with the sound of a trumpet. Sing praises to God, sing praises to our King. Sing praises, for God is king over all the earth. Sing praises with understanding. God reigns over the nations. God sits on his holy throne. The princes of the peoples are gathered together. The people of the God of Abraham, for the shield of the earth belongs to God. He is greatly exalted. Did you notice that this is instruction? What's the Hebrew word for instruction? It's Torah. Wait a minute. This is Torah? Yes, this is an instruction. Clap your hands. And who is it to? All you peoples. That's you and me. Shout to God with a voice of triumph. So this is an instruction to you and to me. We are to clap. We are to shout. For Yahweh. Why? Why should we do this? Besides this instruction, he's giving us the reason. For Yahweh Most High is awesome. He is a great king over all the earth. Well, maybe you would say, well, wait a minute. I'm quiet. I'm a quiet person. I don't shout, especially not in the assembly. I might raise my hands a little bit. That's the way I used to be, but I had to get past it because this is instruction to tell me what God wants. So often we think, oh, I wish I could hear from God. I just want to hear from God. God wants to hear from you. He says this. He wants to hear you clap your hands. He wants to hear you shout. And he tells you why. Because he's awesome. He's a great king over all the earth. Then it says, God has gone up with a shout. That's the word Teruah. Yahweh with the sound of a trumpet. Well, you know, it doesn't really say who makes the Teruah and who blows the trumpet. Maybe he goes up when we make a Teruah, when we make a loud shout, and when we blow the trumpet. Maybe remember when you go to a football game or a basketball game, and the players are down there playing, when all the stands shout out and they're yelling and they're so excited for their team. If you're down on the floor or you're down on the field and you hear the roar, it brings an excitement. Well, maybe that's what this means. It says Yahweh, God has gone up with a shout. Yahweh with the sound of a trumpet. Maybe when he hears us shout, maybe when he hears us clap our hands, that he goes up in the sense that he arises. He takes his place. We sing the song, Let God Arise. Let his enemies be scattered. Maybe he does that when we make our shout and when we clap our hands. I don't know all of why God likes to hear us do this, but he commands it. And if he commands it, it's Torah. So when you go to Psalm 47 and you begin to read, don't read it the way that I've heard read so many times. Oh, clap your hands, all you nations. Shout to God with a voice of triumph, for Yahweh Most High is awesome. No, shout it. Oh, clap your hands, all you peoples. That means you, because you're a people. Shout to God with a voice of triumph, for Yahweh Most High is awesome. He is a great king over all the earth. Don't be afraid to shout it out, because he's worthy. He is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Is he not worthy of our shout? Let us not be ashamed. Let us shout with all of our might, especially during these feasts, because it is time for him to arise and come back.